Hi, welcome to National Electronics. So in this video, I'm going to explain a smart fertilizer recommended system for agriculture field. So this project, we use the NPK sensor in order to recommend find the correct fertilizer for our agriculture land. So in this concept, the farmer can easily identify what kind of fertilizer we have to use in our agriculture site. Okay. So now I'm going to explain the component detail. What are the component we used here? So the major component of this project, NPK sensor. So this is a NPK sensor which is used to find the nitrogen and potassium and calcium content. Okay, and this is a DH11 which is used to measure soil temperature and the humidity level. And here we used one Arduino. It will act as a microcontroller, which means in your project if you want STM32 or any other industry graded controller we can do, but here the student recommended Arduino, that's why we used it. And this is a this is a power circuit board which is used to provide different power supply like 5 volt, 12 volt and 3.3 volt, and this is a converter board. Okay, first I'm going to turn on the project. Now the project is getting turned on. So initially you can see, okay, so before that we have to reset. Okay, so first we have to clean the probe because for testing I used some solution, that's why it's showing some value. Okay, fine. So here you can see temperature is you can see the nitrogen, potassium, calcium is 0 0, which means now the probe is empty, so that's why it's showing all data is 0. Fine. Okay, if there is no any input, we can use urea, that's why it's recommended use urea. Okay, fine. So here I have 3 different solution. This is what, okay, this is also one of the solution. Okay, and this is one more solution. Okay, if I insert the sensor inside of the solution, which means it will recommend what kind of fertilizer we have to use. First I'm going to insert this solution. We have to wait for a few seconds. Okay, so first I'm going to insert this one. Actually this is nothing, this is a empty water. So yeah, for using empty water it will show just use urea. Okay, after that I insert this solution, what happened, it will recommended DAP. We have to wait for a few seconds. I think this or this one actually. Okay. You can see it will show use DAP. See the thing, you can see the nitrogen and potassium and calcium level in display, so that data will differ each and every project. Okay, if I take from the solution, the value getting 0 0. Okay, after that if I insert any solution, the value will change. Like potassium, you can see the nitrogen is 32 and potassium is 127 and calcium something. Okay, so it's continuously insert the same solution, the value not changing because it's going to correct accurate data. Okay, so it will show correct default data. So nitrogen is 34 and potassium is 125. Next I am going to insert this solution. Here you can see the value will change. So here you can see the nitrogen is 120 and potassium is 126 and calcium also the value will change. So the conclusion, by using NPK sensor we can easily identify the data. Okay, so what are the fertilizer we have to use in our agriculture concept. So now I inserted another solution. Now the data also will change. Now it will recommend the nitrogen is 223, so that's why it's showing use DAP. And now the potassium value getting low, 137. So we have to use continuous position without any changes, that then only it's going to provide accurate data. If it getting movement, the value will change. So anyway, so by using this system we can easily identify the soil fertilizer recommendation. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you want to buy this project, you can contact our office number. Thank you.